Alright, you guys ready for this this kind of serious handyman vlog? It's not always fluffy bunnies and rainbows, man, I'll tell you what. Hey, good morning, good morning. Today is a beautiful morning. We are, of course, we're heading to Home Depot to get our day started. That's always like the first thing we do every time on this vlog, but that's kind of what you gotta do, right? You gotta pick up materials for your job. Man, there's like no one here this morning. I mean, there's some people, but not as much as it used to be. It's kind of crazy. This is what I'm excited about getting the opportunity to use today. I'm gonna see how it works. All right, back on the road again. So today's video, I just posted the video where I talked about being offended, and it was with that video camera that had horrible audio quality. But anyway, so I was just reading some of the comments, and I really liked one of them. Well, I like all of them, but one of them kind of just stuck out to me by the guy named Norm, and he was saying, you know, that people are offended. People that are offended, I mean, that's their choice, right? Because we all have a choice to kind of feel how we feel. And I hope that makes sense. But so if you're offended, that's a choice you're making to be offended. And at the end of the day, I think that offense or taking offense really relies on not having the proper knowledge or understanding of the situation. So, for instance, in that video, we were talking about pricing and how some people get offended by pricing and things like that. And I'll link that video up here in the top so you guys can check it out too. But so people who get offended by something like that, or offended by something in general, oftentimes they don't have all of the information involved in that topic or discussion. And it transcends to a whole realm of different topics, you know, going into politics and stuff like that and everything. But anyways, I mean, it's always good to hear other people's sides. And that's really what I'm all about, and what I love about just life is hearing other people's opinions. I mean, when I hear people that have different political views than me, or different views on certain topics, I love talking to them. Because I really feel like, after all, this is America, and I feel like that's what makes America great, is that we all have different opinions. It would be better if we could figure out how to work together with those different opinions rather than dividing it. But anyways, that's kind of like my 2 cents right now. Anyways, just got done at Home Depot, so I'm heading to my next job. It's going to be a pretty cool job doing some electrical, adding in a new outlet, and possibly a new ceiling fan box, depending on if the ceiling box is fan rated or not. We'll see once I get the light fixture down. And then doing a few other things with the doggy door and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get to today's project. Alright, so job number 1 for the day is we're going to put a doggy door about right there. So that's job number 1. Let's get to it. The stud. So you got a stud here and a stud here. So that's not enough room. But your next stud is here. So the only place we could put it would be right here. But that's kind of. Is there? Can we do it over there?
Yeah, we could do it in the closet. That was our other option.
Okay, a little bit of change of plans because where the stud location is, we're not going to put it here under this window in the bathroom. We're going to put it here, which is in a closet that's underneath the staircase. So that's where we're going to put it. should have picked up a diamond cutting wheel when I was at Home Depot this morning, but I didn't, so I was just trying to use this regular cutoff wheel. Didn't work. I got this cement grinder, but it's just too thick, so I need to go to Home Depot and get a diamond cutting wheel. Alright, well that outlet turned out good. No big deal, kind of just run through underneath the stair cavity, so got that outlet installed. Okay, here's the hinge that is broken here. You see the holes are just stripped out, so never used this Craig concealed hinge jig, but gonna see how it works here. I think I'm gonna move the hinge up here a little bit. Okay, so I'm using my old hole as a template here, and this is the jig here. So I got it set to, looks like 6 millimeters in is what it gets at here, and we're gonna move it down just so it's outside of that hole, just so I don't get into that hole there. So we're probably gonna go somewhere like right there. Alright, I would say that jig works pretty good. I think it earns it a spot right in the tool trailer here. I'd say it worked pretty good. Alright, well I'm heading home for lunch, and then after lunch I'm going to be going to Home Depot. I got to pick up that diamond blade cutting wheel for my grinder to finish off that doggy door. That was kind of a learning experience. You know, one thing I've learned this morning is whenever you do a job, you want to make sure that you have the whatever tool is needed for the job that you're doing. You know, obviously I should have got that diamond cutting wheel blade for my grinder this morning, but honestly I didn't even think about what kind of siding it had on this house, but it's stucco, and whatever I had couldn't cut it, so I got to get that diamond cutting blade. And then I also got to get some smaller screws for that hinge. And then also while I was there, the customer, they said, oh, hey, while you're here, can you run an electrical outlet in the pantry? Just from the side, there's a little wine bar just through the wall into the pantry, so no big deal. So when I'm at Home Depot, I'm gonna also pick up the parts for that job as well. So yeah, this day's going pretty well so far, and I got another job added on, so that'll be pretty good. So let's get to it. Okay, got a whole bunch of those masonry cutoff wheels. I think I got like 7 or 8 of them. So yeah, we'll get it one way or another. May have burnt this up. Alright, you guys ready for this this kind of serious handyman vlog? It's not always fluffy bunnies and rainbows, man, I'll tell you what. Like I said before, I got here, got that Diablo blade was the key, man, but my grinder crapped out. It just started smoking. Now it doesn't do anything, so I gotta run back. It's like it cut through on almost all the spots except for a few, especially the bottom, so I can't knock it out. So I gotta run to Home Depot and get another grinder. I don't have any blade that mounts to my circular saw, or I would use that, but so yeah. Just a lot of driving today, but we're gonna get the job done for the customer. That's what's most important, to do it right and get it done. So back to Home Depot we go. That Ryobi grinder I got when I first started in this business, and I really got it because it was all I could afford at the time. So when I'm at Home Depot, I'm going to take a look at what other angle grinders they have and get one that's better. So we'll see. I don't know if they have a Milwaukee one, but I'd like that. I really like Milwaukees if you haven't figured that out. But anyways, we're going to get that, and then I'm going to get another cutting wheel just big enough to fit on my circular saw, just in case this grinder craps out again. I don't think it will. That Ryobi grinder, just I put it through a lot of crap. So yeah, I don't think that the new one will crap out like that one did. But let's go get it. I think that's the one right there. That's it. We're going for that one. That's pretty sweet. There we go. Got 2 in stock right here. I'm gonna get the one that, oh, there's more in stock. The one that's not dusty. Let's get it. Well, not everything always goes smoothly, but at least this time I got a new tool out of it. A new Milwaukee. Man, it's like Christmas, guys. I'm excited about it. Alright, let's get this guy open and see see what's up. Aha, nice. Comes with a little carrying bag. That's nice. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Got a trigger lock and a trigger hold. This is sweet. Let's get to it. The only thing it doesn't have that the Ryobi had was a place to store this. That's kind of unfortunate, but I guess you keep it in the bag. So look at that. That's like a match made in heaven. Red and red. this is your new dog. Hi, puppy. This is your new doggy door. Hi. Hi, buddy. Looking good to me. Alright, the outside of the doggy door is installed. Now I just got to install the front side. Just, if you guys ever need to cut stucco or masonry, man, this is like the great combo. This Milwaukee and this Diablo. It's actually a metal cutting blade, but it works great for masonry. But, killing it, man. So, gonna pop in the inside, and then we'll be all done with this doggy door. Then we'll get onto that electrical outlet. Okay, we got this new outlet installed. Works great. There we go, new outlet in the pantry. Alright friends, well I am all done for work for the day. Obviously that job didn't go precisely according to plan, but we got it all done. That's what's most important. I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of the logistics about this job here in a sec. But one thing that I learned from this job is whatever you're doing, you want to make sure you come prepared with all the tools that are necessary to complete the job at hand. I should have come prepared with that diamond cutting wheel for my angle grinder, but I still burnt up my my angle grinder to begin with. And then another thing I learned is if you have a crappy day, buy yourself a new tool. I mean, it helps out a lot, believe me. It definitely helped me kind of get in a better mood for the day. It was like Christmas, pretty awesome. Another quick thing that I really want to tell you guys about, I just started up a Patreon page. It is a way, if you don't know what it is, I would highly recommend you check it out. I have the link to that in the description below. It's just a way that you could help support me in this mission of making YouTube videos. I would really appreciate you checking out. The link is in the description below. But anyways, some of the logistics about this job that I just finished today. So total bill for the job was $830. I worked for 3 hours, then I took a lunch, and then I worked for another 3 hours. So total hours on this job was 6 hours total. That includes running around, running back to Home Depot to get the new angle grinder. And so profit somewhere in this job is somewhere around $750. I'm obviously not taking out the angle grinder from the profit because it is a tool. So that's why I say it's around $750. I haven't actually figured out exactly what it is total yet. But because I did have a lot of those grinding discs to go with it beforehand. But anyways, great job. Worked out well. Great customers. Cute dog. Worked out great. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching this vlog, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.